Hey, did you know that for just $5.99, you can buy these pills that will make all your fitness dreams come true? Yeah, I know. It sounds like bullcrap to me, and it is. There's so many supplements out there. Like, it's insane. No lie. Today on TV at work, I saw these gummies that burn away fat. That's right, these little gummy bears that burn away fat. I was like, you have got to be freaking kidding me. And we're talking all things supplements today, so strap in and get ready for episode 116. Let's go.
I've always been that skinny guy.
Why can't I gain muscle mass?
What do I do in the gym?
They said I'd always be skinny.
This is your complete source for how to gain lean muscle and break out of your skinny body. From nutrition to getting the most out of your workouts and everything in between. We know just how frustrating gaining muscle mass can be, but don't worry, we've got you covered. You're listening to the Bones to Bulk podcast. Hey, my name is Brian. Welcome to today's episode. I'm excited you are here because it's fun to talk about supplements. Let's just be honest. The good, the bad, the ugly. But before we dive in, I do want to mention if you have not been to our YouTube channel, then go check it out. I release 2 videos every week and I talk about a lot of different subjects. I demonstrate a lot of stuff, so it's good to get the visual perspective on some things because let's be honest, sometimes if I'm trying to explain an exercise, it's kind of hard to talk about it over just audio, and it's helpful to actually see stuff in action. So head on over youtube.com/bones to bulk. Please subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. It would mean the world to me. Leave a comment. Let me know what you would like to see future videos on, and I will make sure that happens, or future podcasts for that matter. Like, drop a comment on that. All right, let's get into supplementation. So the supplement market has, I feel like, exploded in the last, I don't know how many years. And maybe it's always been a big business. Maybe I'm just more aware of it in the last 5 years or whatever. I feel like MLM's multi-level marketing has really kind of pushed supplements as this end-all be-all solution. And I'm not going to try to bash MLMs. I mean, if you're in one of those, awesome. I did one for a while back in the day. I'm kind of ashamed to admit that now, but even I bought into it, and I found out within about, I don't even think it was a full month, that the product was complete garbage and didn't work, and I got out of that quick. So I say that to say that it can be very convincing, some of these supplements. Like, these companies know what they're doing when they market this crap. Like, they really do. And you've got to be really careful and really aware of what it is. And people will sometimes swear by these MLMs or this product. And here's the thing. Does it work sometimes? Absolutely. But do you know why? When you get these products, when you get, these MLMs, usually they come in like a box. Usually they're all kind of similar. It's got a few different pills. It's got this particular type of protein. And then it has this little sheet in there. And it's that little sheet that's what brings about that change. And that little sheet is kind of a suggestion of what you should eat in the day and how much you should exercise. And here's the thing. Guess what? You probably know what I'm going to say. The people that follow that little sheet of paper, they're the ones that see results. And the ones that ignore that and just pop the pills and the protein and don't change anything else, they're the ones that see no results. You know why? Because it's not the supplements or protein that's making the difference. It's the eating healthy and working out that's making the difference. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't good supplements out there. There are, and I'm going to touch on some of those here in a few minutes, but I just want to kind of get this out. Like, don't buy in to these thermogenics, these fat-burning pills, this drink apple cider vinegar in the morning and you're going to magically lose tons of pounds. Not saying like drinking apple cider vinegar has zero health benefits. Yes, it has a little bit of health benefits. Honestly, if you go eat an apple, you're getting even more benefits of the digestive enzymes that, is claimed to be in apple cider vinegar. There's more in an apple. So just go eat an apple. Like, it's ridiculous. It's a fad like everything else. And so don't, I'm like sweating. What I'm trying to say is don't buy into the fads, because that's all they are. They're fads. Drinking one thing, taking one pill, none of this stuff is going to magically make you into this fitness god or goddess. Because guess what? If it did, then the whole freaking world would be looking amazing because we can all pop some pills, right? Like, that's just not realistic. And another huge thing that is a detriment is Hollywood and even the fitness industry as a whole. Like, they make it seem so easy to get in shape. And what you don't see is the hundreds of steroids being used and all kinds of products that are detrimental to long-term health. I truly believe that, getting in shape should never come at the expense of our overall health. I want to live a long life. I want to be one of those 90-year-olds who's killing it in the gym. And lifelong health comes from a lot of things than injecting crap into your body to make it look a certain way. So I'm not even going to dive too much into that, but man, that stuff is so prevalent with just about every single person around us. Like, if someone is a professional, I'm not even going to go there. Like, it's crazy how rampant it is. So I've talked a lot about the negative. Let's jump into what supplements are good and can have a very positive effect. So first off is protein. That's kind of an obvious one. Usually the first thing when someone says a supplement you think of is protein. And there's a lot of good protein powders out there. What you want to be careful for is proteins that maybe say 20 grams of protein per serving, which is 80 calories, but there's like 150 calories per serving. So where are those other calories coming from? Like, usually some of the cheaper proteins, they put a lot of fillers in their protein powder. So you want to avoid those. You want one that's very clean. And what I mean by that is, if there's 20 grams of protein, there should probably only be about 80 or 85 calories in that to make up for, the protein itself, and probably some usually there's added sweetener in it, so some calories from that. So you want to read your label, see what's actually in your protein powder. I love myprotein.com. You can find links to the products I use with them at bonestable.com, and you'll see the gear button at the top of my page. Click on supplements. So protein is a given. You should be taking protein. You should be taking protein powder after your workout. You should be taking it before bed. I talk a lot about that. It's very vital that you take protein powder if you're lifting heavy. Is it absolutely a necessity? No, it's not. I mean, if you're going and eating meals right after your workout, then that's awesome. But I know for me personally, with my schedule, like, I'm heading to work right after the gym. I've already eaten breakfast, so I need protein right then and there. I don't have time to go eat another meal, so my protein shake is my go-to. All right, second thing that I think it's important to take is something for your joints, because weightlifting is hard on the joints. It truly is. Like, I'm not saying that, if you're lifting properly, there's a lot less stress, but you have to think about the amount of lifting you're doing on a day-to-day basis. So I take a mixture. It's glucosamine, it's some cellulite, like, it's a lot of different things that promotes joint health. So I do take that supplement. There's some natural herbs in there. It's got turmeric, which is proven to be, helpful for inflammation. So there's some really good things in it that are beneficial. I also take an omega-3 fish oil because, again, that also helps with joint health. So I'm trying my best to protect those joints. So those are two things that I take. I also take creatine. I have that along with my pre-workout. Yes, I take a pre-workout because I work out super early in the morning, so I'm usually dragging a bit still. I haven't fully woken up, and so that definitely helps me kick it into gear when I get in the gym. And I put the 5 grams suggested daily intake of creatine in with my pre-workout. So far I've got my pre-workout, my creatine, my post-workout protein powder, and then my vitamins of the glucosamine mixture and my omega-3. That's really all I do. I also throw some dextrose powder in with my protein powder for my post-workout shake because it can be beneficial to have dextrose after your workout. So I do use some supplements, and I think supplements can be beneficial. But I think where we run into problems is we forget the actual name of a supplement. It's a supplement. In other words, it's to coincide with an already healthy, nutritious diet. And we can't expect to go eat at McDonald's 3 times a day and take some supplements and see results. It's just not going to happen. Supplements can be very useful when used properly and when used with a nutritious diet. That's my 2 cents. I think you're going to be disappointed if you try to solely rely on supplements. This is coming from personal experience. Like I said, I did buy into one of those crappy things for a little while. I realized it was complete garbage and what was going on, and I got out of it. And to anybody who I tried to sell something to during that time, I'm very sorry.
Luckily, it wasn't many people since I only did it for a couple weeks. All right. Anyway, so my point is, don't buy into this bullshit that a pill will save you and make you look amazing, because it's not going to happen. Are there benefits to some supplements? Absolutely. But the key will always be, and this will never change, eating a good, nutritious diet and exercising. Nothing beats that. Nothing. So I just want to encourage you to focus on those things, and you will see the changes you want to see. All right, if you're on social media, please follow us. We're on Instagram, we're on TikTok, we're on Facebook. And again, check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Bones to Bulk. And on all of our social media, our handle is Bones to Bulk. With that being said, remember, no matter what anybody's told you, what walls you've hit, what things are trying to be crammed down your throat through advertisements, through the media, with this pill and that pill and this supplement and this newest fad, like, ignore that stuff. Focus on the nutrition and the exercise. You can accomplish those things. You've got this.